Kelly from MOY Resin Envy. We are continuing our Mystery Seahorse summer series today. So for today's project, I pulled my inspiration from Pouring Your Heart Out. I saw a YouTube video that looked fabulous. Hers always does, but I will link it in the description below if you want to see if it turns out, because everything's going to be reversed today. So it's similar to what Pouring Your Heart Out did, but in reverse. So if you want to see if it comes out, watch to the very end. And if you would like to see more of MOY Resin Envy videos, please subscribe. Let's get into it. Okay, we mix the resin, and I am not really sure how much to mix for the first layer. This is going to have to be done in more than one layer. I'm going to have to lay down some clear first and for this to work. And so I just did 3 ounces. I probably am overkill there, because this whole mold can't take more than 5 ounces, I'm sure. But we are going to add pigment later for the last step. And so let's just mix up some of these glitters. I'm going to try to do equal amounts here. Don't need that much for this. Mix this in, see how much we have left. feel like the consistency of the blue is probably closer to what I'm going for. Might need a little more glitter. Okay, let me grab my. Let me just add a little more. You can either add a little more, or you can give it a little bit of time to thicken up in the cup, because it does thicken up quicker in the cup. I love this silver. It's like holographic. I just got that one at Hobby Lobby. They have a lot of good glitter choices. And I'm going to link also if you would like to replicate this seahorse, I'm going to go ahead and link the items down in the description as well. So you just click on it and go right to it. Let's get started. So I'm going to try to pour a thin layer of the clear. Now, of course, this is higher than that, so it is going to float down into the belly, but let's go for it. All right, well, I'm just going to use this to spread it out. I'm not using my heat gun because that's going to thin it out, and that's not what I want to do. It's just going to make it harder. Okay, let's start with something easy. I'm just going to add an eye. I'm going for that teal looking side to match my glitter. Okay. I'm ready to add the glitter. Okay, so I'm going to start with the darker side, the darker color first. And you can see it has thickened up a little bit, but still runny. So we're going to do that at the back of the tail. Or I should say the end of the tail. And I'm going to get a little bit of help spreading it out. I have to say I'm happy with how easily this is staying in place so far, but I have a feeling once I get down to here, it's going to be a different story. And that's okay, because we'll work with it. The next color, which I'm going to blend them a little bit. Since we're doing this upside down, it's hard to see how much this is blended, but we're going to pull the blue into the teal and the teal into the blue. Hopefully that's a good transition then when we unmold. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pull this back a little bit. And we'll add more teal after we do the silver, because I don't want the teal to totally take over. So let's do silver. For you glitter fans out there, this is just probably going to be one of your favorites. I'm pulling these silver lines. This looks like a crown on here. And it's coming back a little bit to the center. Okay, next, let's add some white pearls in here. Oops, didn't all open. What do you think? Some big ones, small ones, mediums. Let's start with big ones on the bottom. Tiny ones. Medium ones. Okay. And let's try to attach it with some clear. Okay, so I think that's it for now. This will be layer 1, and oh, looks like I have to add some blue right here. That all moved. Yep, this will be layer 1, and once this sets up, we'll be back for the next layer. Time for our next layer. So I'm just whipping up about 4 ounces. I'm going to stick some metallic powder in here. We're using Ocean. It's dark blue. It's really beautiful. Metallic. Let's get this stirred up. Looks like a sapphire. It's really gorgeous. A little bit more in here. What do you think? I think it's going to go very well with the other colors that we picked out. Gonna heat this a little bit, get rid of some of them bubbles. I don't want it to overflow, so heat this up, take care of them, and add a little bit more. My goal here is to bring this level up to the top and bubble up a little bit to take care of the sharp edges that usually get in a mold. But you have to be careful not to go over. Okay, I think we are really close to going over now, so we're gonna stop. Right there. This will cure, and then I will check back to take care of the bubbles. I think what I'm going to do now, so I don't push it over, is just use the 91% alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, to spritz it a little, and that'll take care of it. Okay, well, that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll unmold. Okay, it's time to unmold. I am super excited about unmolding this one because I have no clue as to if it turned out or not. So here we go. I did overpour in a few places where it's clear, so I'll have to cut that off. Not a problem, we can trim that. Still a little soft. I should probably be using gloves. This is still a little soft. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Actually, I love it.